Hello everyone, this is my third attempt. This is just going to be a quick keypad tutorial. I'm not really going to show how to customize that much and how to optimize that much, mainly because that'll be for a later video, part of a bigger series. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to make a keypad. So you're going to have to keep in mind that this is incredibly buggy. Also, this uses nested groups. I'll explain that shortly. But basically, hold on, one quick change. Spoiler alert, ignore this. But yeah, basically, uses nested groups. So, and the code here is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I type anything wrong, it will permanently invalidate it. So as you can see, if I incorrect, clear, 1, 2, 3, doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 5, doesn't work. 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, doesn't work. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, it works. I'm surprised it didn't break itself. Now there's a bunch of parts sticking out and stuff. I'll help you get rid of that. But this uses a process of nested groups. It's just basically, one moment. It's just basically swapping places with each number being a keypad. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. And you can see that the fake enter is here and the real enter is here. Now, I'll show you, oh yeah, you can't press things that are in walls, so don't worry about things being pressed. And bugs like this are usually client-sided, half the time client-sided, half the time not. I really have no idea what is causing this. I really have no idea, because this is just a game. This is honestly just a game. It is not my fault. It is entirely the game's fault. But yeah, I'll show you how to make this. 4 digits. You can even change the code to not be 1, 2, 3, 4. So anyway, continuing on with the tutorial, the bugs that I did mention are, they usually fix themselves out when you're typing the code. And worst case scenario, it just breaks so that you have to press clear again. But usually it fixes itself. So in today's video, I'm going to be using 0.25 grid, and there's going to be 4 types of buttons: a clear, a fake enter, a real enter, and just a normal button. So that would give you an idea if you want to have audios, just to have 4 different audios prepared, because we're going to be doing a lot of copy and pasting. So here, we're going to make a button. It's a normal button. So you're going to want to make your button. This could be multiple parts, a decal on it, doesn't really matter. Then you're going to want to make 2 parts like this. This is going to be your 1 and 2. And then you're going to want to make another 2 parts. This is going to be your transmitter and your force gate. So then you're going to, just add a texture to each one of these. G, texture tool. Doesn't matter what side. I like front, but it really does not matter. Set the transparency to negative 500 or 500. And then here, you're going to want to set one of these. It really doesn't matter because they're going to be inside of each other, so the button doesn't move. And then you're going to want to set both of the second number values, aka the speed, to instant. Then back here, you're going to want to have 3 as one of them, and then 5, and then 6. 5, 6. It matters what you have here. 3, 4. It doesn't matter which order. That's just does. I'd recommend having your force gate on the outside though for later purposes. Then, you're gonna want to get your audio. I'm gonna put the audio IDs that I used for. I'm just gonna put the audio IDs that I use in the description and the link to them. So if you want to use them, go ahead. Let me paste it in real quick. Boom. Bam. Then you're gonna wanna move them inside of each other. Actually, I'd like to have them a little bit. Yeah, now let's make it a little bit more compact. There we go. Then you're gonna wanna set these to like a color. You're gonna wanna remember this color. Not remember it, but I like to use like a black color, just to represent like bad, like clear. You know, it's going to be. Yeah, you're just gonna want to remember it. You could use one of these colors. I'd highly recommend using a color wheel color so that you don't accidentally use it. Then, gonna wanna get that in a group. WC. Next, we're gonna wanna make our clear enter and fake enter button. This is also going to be easy. Since this is going to be 4 digits, we're going to want to copy and paste this 5 times. So I like to have, so let's just set this to a red color. Red. WC. Yes, it is important to WC every time, because I think it fixes something. I'm going to want to set this one to a yellow. Boom. Yellow. WC. Copy it again. Set the color to a green one. Boom. WC. Copy it again. Take the color. Set it to a bluish color. Boom. WC. Then you're going to want to take your texture tool. And then you're going to want to select the forescape part, the one with the first number 5. So the second number to 5. I know, inefficient, could have changed it earlier. But I'm a little lazy, forgot, sorry. Gonna want to ignore my background noise as well. Also sorry about that. Anyway, WC, boom, we have that done. Now, you're gonna want to copy it. WC, copy it. WC. We're going to keep everything compact so that we don't really have to do an asset storage. You could just make like a thick wall and that would work. But I'll show you in my video in the series how to make it like that and modify it. So stick around for that. But yeah, this is going to be our fake enter button. This is going to be our real enter button. And this is going to be our clear button. Now is the time to Shift T, go in here, boom, texture tool, put your things in. So for this one, I'm gonna be putting the Half-Life button 1. WC. Boom. Boom. WC. WC for every change you do to wiring. Because this game's wonky a little bit. And boom. WC, you're gonna experiment the sounds, click twice, because gotta be schizophrenic about everything. Perfect. Did everything I wanted to. Now, for this one, you're gonna want to take one of the transmitters. Should have a 3 in the beginning. Copy it. Boom. I'd recommend setting it to a color palette thing so that you can easily remember it. So let's do green for bypass. This will be your output signal, basically to say that it's equivalent of a button door, and this is a button that opens the door or sends the signal that you want. So yeah, that is going to be the thing that you want the signal sent, basically. So if it's going to be a door linked to, the door a receiver would be lime green as the transmitter here, or whatever, doesn't matter. Does matter. Hee hee. Anyway. Okay. That's so fucking weird. So you're gonna want to copy and paste this button. Don't be lazy. Do them individually, one by one. Things get buggy fast, so it's best to just not be lazy about it. Every time I'm lazy about it, something breaks, something groups to each other somehow in a weird way, and I don't know. It does some really weird stuff. Gonna have to ignore the background noise. Bam! Now we got that. 0 to 9, you can remove a couple numbers if you want. For now, we're just gonna do 0 to 9. So then, after that, you're gonna wanna select all the buttons, not the clear, not the clear, not the fake enter, not the real enter. Then you're gonna wanna copy it, and then you're gonna wanna move it back, right? WC, and then you're gonna wanna copy it again, WC, and then you're gonna wanna copy it again, WC. Now these are going to be our keypads for the other numbers. We're gonna make the keypad first, then the thing. Then we're gonna get the code on. So, now we're gonna create a couple of parts. Yeah, so you're gonna wanna make the part right here, on top of, like that. Right there. Relative right there. Copy it. Make it the same relativity, basically, so the same spot for the other keypads, and then you're going to want to copy it and just have one out in the air, like this. This is going to be where this keypad moves back to. Then we're going to take this one, copy it, copy it, copy it. Maybe have to do that one more time. But then we're going to add another row on top, move this one up, and then like that. You're going to want to shape like this. Just imagine like a slant, but like pixelated. Perfect, perfect. I got it down. Alright. Now, we're then going to want to take the texture tool, give all of these a texture. Give all of these a texture. Let's just for now, to less complicate things, give these textures first and then do everything. These aren't going to have audios, but if you want to, go ahead. It's not going to do anything. Now, important what we do here. This one, hold on. Follow along. If you're trying to guess what I'm going to do next, don't. This one, first repeat value, 1. That's it. The rest of them are 2. Rest of these stay as 2. But since these are movement parts, you're going to also want to set the movement speed to instant. These ones up here, you're going to want to set the first number to a 4. Receivers. Now, these ones back here. Going to want to give all of these a texture. Set the speed to instant. And set these 3 to 1. 1. Boom. Now, we're going to take our color tool and Shift T. And we're going to select the color. Now, I know it changed the color. We're going to try to take this color, and I know it's not a color palette color. We're just going to undo if you change the color. And we're going to click this. Okay, that basically just took the color. So now, these two colors are identical. Here, change the color, undo that. Boom, take that color. Boom, take your green. Boom, do that. Boom. Don't press anything. If anyone's around here, don't press anything. Now, you're going to get out of Shift T, and you're going to select all the buttons here. All the buttons for the first keypad. All the buttons for the first keypad, select this one, select that one, and select this one. Boom. There you go. WC. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna wanna, hold on. Then you're gonna wanna select all of this keypad. All of it. And then you're gonna wanna select the next row. Boom. There you go. WC. Then we're gonna wanna select all of these and select the next row. Maybe don't use the move tool, but that's fine. You could. Alright. Boom. There you go. You got that. Now, we're almost done. We're getting close to the finish line. Then, we're going to want to select this. Boom, boom. Select that keypad. Select these two. Boom. WC. Then, we're going to make a couple new parts. This is going to be our swapper unit. That's what I'm going to call it, so that they swap places. Swapper unit for our enter buttons. Boom. Boom. Hold on. So yeah, you're gonna want to make two here, and then you're gonna want to make it like, yeah, you're gonna want to make it like back there. All right. So you're gonna take this color. You could shift T like that. You could click on it. Doesn't matter. Do that. This is going to be, take a texture tool. This is going to be a wrong tool. Click the three parts that we just added. Add a texture. Then top one, 4, bottom one, under the 4, 1. Select these two parts right here. Set the speed to instant. Then take that. Then take the group. Group it. WC. Boom. You should be able to press it. Don't press it though. Alright, did I get everything down as of so far? Yes, ignore the Russian in the background. Then we're gonna make another new part. I know, I'm being inefficient. You could probably be more efficient here. Alright. Then we're gonna have it like that. And then we're gonna, yeah, you're gonna want to put it next to the button, right? Next to that one, next to this one. And then you're gonna want to make part on top, and the part on the bottom, and the part over here. You're gonna want to give a texture, negative 500. Deselect this part so that, well, actually, let's not complicate things. Top one, you're gonna want to set it to 4. Bottom one, you're gonna want to set it to 1. Set the speed to instant. Set the second part's speed to instant. Get out of Shift T. Select that part, and this group. Boom. Then you're gonna want to take this color. Select that part. Gonna make a new part. A little faster, I'm sorry, I'm on a roll. Boom. Make a new part, put it next to there. Make a part on top. Then make a part back here. 1 second. I'm back. You're gonna have to ignore my pest of siblings. Anyway, yeah, so we should have a part back here, part here, part here. Want to give all of these, oh boy, that was an accident. If you do group it like I did, like a jackass, don't worry. So yeah, gonna want to give all of them textures, negative 500. Set the top one to 4. Bottom one to 1. Set the speed to instant. Set this speed to instant. Thinking about it now, all the speeds in the build are instant. Don't worry, you're gonna want to take this color. Boom, put it there. And then you're gonna want to, out of Shift T, select this group. Bam, WC. Now it should be almost done. Just a couple of things to do. Alright, boom, there we go. So, let's assume we want our code to be 4136, alright? So I have to shout 4136, just so I can remember it, because I am a goldfish. So, we're going to want to get rid of the force gates on top of them. 4, 1, 3, 6. 4, 1, 3, 6. Going to want to do it right. It matters which keypads we do it on. It does matter. So this is going to be our first digit, second digit, third digit, fourth digit. Then we're going to want to take the colors. We're doing this in rainbow order. Yes, it does matter which order you do it in. So we're going to want to take the colors, color the parts just color the transmitters, the ones without the force gates, like we just did. And I don't think we missed anything. That should be the whole keypad. Ladies and gentlemen, I spent about took a break, spent a little bit thinking about what broke, and actually everything was done right. It's just the colors aren't the same. So to fix that, you're going to want to go in the Shift T, use your color tool, take that, and then you just want to color everything. Just click on everything that is the color. Don't ask me why it didn't work. I really could not tell you. Gonna want to click on everything that is the same color. Black still works. Black works fine, so you don't have to click on that. Just green, red, yellow, and blue. Yeah. I have no idea and none as to why it broke. But now it should work after WC with the code that we did. So yeah, red. Gonna have to ignore that. Oh my god. You know, it wasn't doing this. It was not doing this. There you go. As you can see, it was the game's fault. So yeah, now that we have that in place, I'm not really sure why I broke that. In order to prevent it from going in front of each other, yeah, just one last step by the way. In order to prevent it from going in front of each other like that, you're just going to grab these and then you're just going to move them into place. And then WC. There we go. Now, it breaks a lot, yeah, and it helps. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It helps a lot to save the plot and then just do it. Yep, there it is. Your 4-digit keypad. If you'd like to change the code from this to something else, you're just gonna want to go in the group, add, copy and paste this block, move it, change it to 5-6, change it to the color black, and then just, yeah, change it. Yeah, that is, in fact, it might just work. Nah. Yeah. Breaks a lot. But, in practice, it should just fix itself by pressing the clear button or pressing one of the valid numbers. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That was just a quick video. You can change the color of these buttons. You can make all the parts invisible. I mean, all the functioning parts invisible. Just don't make the buttons themselves invisible. But just, if you want to hide the wiring, you're gonna want to turn off collisions, and gonna want to make all the parts that aren't the buttons, so everything that isn't a button, just literally anything with wiring, anything with wiring, you're gonna want to make invisible and turn off collisions. And then yeah, all you gotta do is just, for this one that we made, in fact, you don't even need to hide most of it. I made it so that you just specifically hide all that, hide these pieces of wiring, and yeah, that should be your keypad. Oh my god, I don't remember the code. Remember, it helps a lot to just save. Save. There you go. Link that to a door, and it'll work just fine.